Welcome everybody to Gus Brown Buick GMC, proudly serving the Durham region for over 55 years. Today we are here to take a look at this 2024 GMC Canyon AT4 Crew Cab. This is a fantastic find here at Gus Brown. This is a one-owner vehicle, no accident history, just over 10,000 kilometers. Now the purpose of this video is to show you the amazing features as well as the excellent condition on this used car. We'll walk you through dings, dents, scratches if we find any, and all the great features. So let's start off with what is underneath the hood. We have a 2.7 liter, 4-cylinder turbocharged engine connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now this does have tow and haul mode. It also has the pro grade trailer package, so you can tow 7,700 pounds with this Canyon. It's got enough power to do all the toy hauling and work that you need, whether it's for business or for pleasure. Now, this is obviously a 4x4 system with locking rear diff on the AT4. That's one of the big advantages of this AT4 model. It has the locking rear differential. Now, also, we have the 18-inch alloy wheels, multi-spoke alloy wheels with the, I'm gonna call it all-terrain tires. They're not off-road tires, but you can see here from the grip and the sidewall, you can take them all-terrain. They're not gonna chew up the sidewall. And the AT4 features also a 2-inch factory lift on the suspension. As I take a step back, you kind of get a look at that with off-road suspension as well. So if you're going up to the cottage and it's a bit of a mucky trail or a rocky trail, not a problem. That 2-inch lift with the off-road suspension is really going to help you truck through that. No pun intended there. Now, as we take a step back, you can see this is a full 4-door pickup, 5 adult passengers in here without a problem. We have a nice side step here on the side of the truck to help the little ones get in. Great looking AT4 badge down here as well, okay? We have the piano black side view mirrors. They look fantastic. Cameras underneath, there's 4 cameras on the car, which I'm gonna show you when we get to the inside of the vehicle. Now this Canyon does feature a remote start. I got it started ahead of time because I wanna show you the headlights, which don't turn on when you use the remote starter. So I'll show you that. Now as we come around the back, we have a 5-foot box. So still lots of room back here to do all the, what's the word I'm looking for all the Home Depot trips and things like that. We have the bumper side step as well, makes it nice and easy to get in. You can see the rear sonar buttons on the back bumper here. So it does have the rear park assist, making things nice and easy with a pickup truck, obviously, to park that. Now we've got the GMC Canyon badge on the back. We've also got a trailer hitch receiver and a 4 and 7-pin wiring harness connector already there for you as well. That's also part of the pro grade trailering package. Now, as we flip this down, dampened tailgate, as you see here, so it lowers down nice and smooth. It's also one handle to bring, one hand to bring back up, makes it nice and easy. Now, we've got nice bed in here. Put in a drop-in liner or a spray-in liner, you're all set. We have a fantastic power outlet back here as well. So if you want to charge up an air compressor and some power tools, you can do that. And then we've got the tonneau cover up top that the previous owner included when they traded that back in, which is great. Everybody needs to put a tonneau cover on their truck. This one already comes with it, saves you a little bit of bucks. As we come around the passenger side, I just wanted to note, I haven't seen any dings, any door dents, any scratches, really any damage to show you on this vehicle to show you that it's used. But with only 10,000 kilometers, that's probably to be expected, of course. Coming around to the front, take a look at these signature LED daytime running lights here, looking absolutely fantastic. And then we have the LED headlights, nice little GMC logo in the headlight there. This looks great. Taking a step back, you get a look at the full frontal. You get the big GMC logo on the front, another camera kind of tucked away here. And then we have some driving lights as well, just in that front bumper here. All right, maybe, I don't know if that's a scratch or if that's just some dirt. Hold on. I think, so that might be just a light scratch in that front bumper, but I don't think it is. You know what, a little bit of polishing compound, I bet you that comes right out. Okay, now, let's go take a look at what's inside the Canyon. We'll start with the back here. So back passengers, very comfortable seating. Love the leather bolstering that you get on the sides here with this kind of butterscotch trim and piping. All right. We have the sliding rear window as well. And then we have USB-C and USB-A ports, as well as a regular home outlet down here. So that way, if you need to charge up something that takes a little bit more power, you've got the capability of doing that right there. Now let's go take a look at the front seats. So, same style seating in the front. Beautiful AT4 badge embroidered in the seats. This is a non-smoker vehicle. There's no rips, tears, stains, or burns. Smells just like a new car. Power driver's seat with power lumbar support. Passenger seat as well. Looks fantastic. Again, the AT4 logo embroidered there. All right, now let's hop in. All right. Okay, so now that we're inside, I want to talk to you about the safety features that you get with this Canyon, because there's a good list of them. So we get the forward emergency braking with bike and pedestrian warning. So if you're a distracted driver for some reason, kids in the back, changing the radio station, what have you, the Canyon will recognize that you're not slowing down or stopping in time, and it will automatically apply the brakes for you to try to hopefully avoid that collision in front. Great safety feature to have. We have blind spot collision warning, which you'll see right here in the side view mirror. See that little up top there? So that's your blind spot warning. But we also have blind spot collision avoidance. So as you are driving, if you just ignore that warning or something happens and you go to make that lane change, if there's a car in the blind spot, it will put you back into your lane, avoiding that collision in your blind spot, which is a great feature to have. We have lane keeping assist, keeps you tracked centered down the lane of the roads. If you're just distracted for whatever reason, you start to drift over or whatnot, it's going to put you back into the center of the road. And then we have rear park assist, which was the sonar on the back, as well as the rear view camera, which I'll show you in just a section. Plus, we have rear cross traffic assist. So let's talk about that. Let's put it in reverse. Now, this 11.3 inch screen, now you can see, turns into a nice rear view camera, as well as a top-down view camera. We've got several different options to change the views, but let's talk about rear cross traffic alert. So I'll paint a scenario for you. You're in a parking lot in a grocery store and you've pulled into the spot. You haven't backed in, and now you're trying to see, oh, these cars here, you can't quite see around the back. Well, rear cross traffic alert is looking down the back of the truck on both sides. And if for some reason there's something coming, you don't see it and you start to pull out, but it recognizes people, cars, whatever, it will actually stop the car for you and just say, hey, beep, beep, kind of give you a warning. And then you'll see that person walk by and you're gonna go, whoops, glad I didn't do that. So that's your rear cross traffic assist. Now, while we're here, let's push a couple buttons. This is your front camera. All right. So if you were going to be parking in behind this Acadia, you can get up nice and close with this front view camera, or maybe you're parking in the garage or wherever it might be, but that front view camera is very, very convenient to have when you're parking. Now we've got, let's put it in park here. There we go. Camera, go back. All right, so now we've got, this is our front camera looking straight down. And then the same thing for the rear camera, looking straight down. Very convenient if you're hooking up a trailer, you might say, but there's one more view for that. These are the cameras on the side mirrors showing you down the sides of the truck for parallel parking. Same idea there. Bigger screen for that. And then last but not least, if I can get it to go there, we have a trailering camera. Why won't it go to the trailering camera? Maybe you have to be in reverse. Let's see. There we go, trailering camera. So now you can hook up your trailer right in the center. That's matched up with your hitch. So you don't have to have a domestic disturbance with your wife or husband when you're trying to back this thing up to hook up your trailer. No need to yell at the back. You can line it up perfectly. You don't have to tell the other person you've got this view, and then you look like a pro star when it comes to trailering, hence the trailer upgrade package, okay? Now, the last thing that it has with that package is this here. So you have the trailering app now on board with the Canyon, and what it's going to do is it's got a lot of different things that you can see here, but it's going to do your light check for you. It's going to let you know when you need to turn on or turn off your tow haul mode. It gives you kind of trip information exclusive to when you're towing, all this cool stuff. You set this all up in this screen according to what trailer you have, and then it does all the hard work for you. And that's just all part of that big trailering package on this Canyon, which is just fantastic. You'll love that. They're really getting smart with trailering, and pickup trucks. I think they figured it out now finally. It's hard enough to do it without all the cool stuff. Give me the gadgets to make it easier. All right. Now we're here. We've talked about safety. We've talked about the trailer package. Let's talk about this. So we've got a leather wrap steering wheel. We have adaptive cruise control in the front. Again, great feature to have on the highway. You set cruise at 120. If there's that slow Toyota Camry in the left-hand lane doing 105, it will slow down automatically. Once that gets out of the way, it goes back up to the cruising speed. Great feature to have, right? We've got our radio controls, Bluetooth controls on the steering wheel here. Now, let's talk about, my apologies. Let's go through here because we have a beautiful center display here, 11-inch color screen driver's gauges. As you can see, very excellent setup for this. We've got our battery voltage, a bunch of different things that you can go through on here and kind of set up what you want to see. There we go. So you got your radio stations here. Let's see if I can get back here. There's buttons behind the wheel too. Anyway, you can go through this center screen here and see a bunch of different displays, but nice, beautiful digital screen, really nice color screen as well. You can see 10,103 kilometers on this Canyon. Now let's jump over here to our 11-inch touchscreen. One thing I love about this, Google Assistant. The Google Assistant is so fantastic. Not only can you talk to it like your Google at home, but it connects to your account too. So all your updates, everything is available there. We also have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So when your phone is connected, this screen turns into a very similar screen that we're used to with your cell phone. Allows you to access all your digital music, all your mobile apps on your phone that are available through Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Fantastic feature to have. You can see here, this all just kind of slides to the left, to the right. You've even got Spotify on here too. So you can connect your Spotify account without having to even connect your phone, which is fantastic. We have the off-road map, kind of gives you your pitch and yaw rates, your steering angles, everything there. So that way, if you need to, kind of monitor where you are, maybe you're putting this thing in the thick of things. You're in the Baja Desert, perhaps, if you can see up top there. It gives you all that information, which is fantastic to have. Going back to the home screen here. So one of the things that I want to talk about is this here, the My GMC. So you can connect this vehicle through OnStar to a mobile app, which allows you to do a bunch of different things. Remote start vehicles, check the fuel that's remaining in your tank, see if there's any maintenance, etc., etc. It's all done through the OnStar app. It's vehicle specific, so this vehicle might not have all those features that were just mentioned, but nonetheless, it's going to have a bunch of different things. 3 years is free with GMC when you buy the truck, so there's probably a couple of years remaining on this, which is great. I definitely encourage you to give that a try. But as you can see here, lots of different things that you can access from this home screen, and then it's got kind of a split screen view as well. All these great things are available through this 11-inch touchscreen. We've got heated driver and passenger seats, so obviously those get nice and warm. Dual zone climate control, so driver and passenger independent temperatures. Our push button start that goes with the remote start as well. And then we've got a couple accessory and auxiliary keys or buttons down here, pardon me. Another USB-C and USB-A port here. Our automatic shifter, and then our 4x4 control, because it is a 4x4 truck, not all-wheel drive. You can see here we have automatic 4x4, 4 high, 4 low, and then 2-wheel drive as well. You can control that here, so that way obviously you control what you want this Canyon to do. That with the locking rear diff and the terrain control modes, man, oh man, you can't get this thing, well, you could, but I mean, you'd have to be in the thick of it to get this Canyon stuck. Just a little pan over here. We've got a big armrest with a lot of storage down here as well. All right, little pan through the interior again. But folks, this 24 Canyon with only 10,100 kilometers is an absolute fantastic find. Tonneau cover on the back, beautiful graphite gray color, and no accidents, one owner vehicle right here at Gus Brown Buick GMC. Thank you so much for watching. Congratulations to whoever picks up this fantastic Canyon, and we wish you all the best from Gus Brown.